Hi everyone, it's Nicole, and it is that time of year where we're all working on our December daily. Now, in the years past, what I would do is I would start in November, and by the time December would come around, I would have about 20 pages done. Guess what? This year is not the case. So I am going to be working daily on my December daily, which, it's daily. The main thing that I would say is make sure that you take pictures. That's the main thing because, you can always do your December daily later on at a different time. For example, my 2020 December daily is still not done. Last year, when I did my December daily in 2021, I finished off 2019 and I did 2021. I was going to do 2020 and 22 this year, but where I'm so far behind, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do 1 year, and some other year I'll do the 2020. Not a big deal. I have the pictures, on your phone. It saves it by month, by years. So I can find all of that. So not a big deal. So for day two, this is day two, I am grabbing some pink pattern papers. Now, I have to say, I had done in one of my lives, I talked about how I take my 6x6 or some 12x12 and I cut them down at 4x6, only at 4x6. And then when I put the page together, I don't know if you saw at the beginning there, I do end up cutting them down to 3x4s so that I can, have some 3x4s. And whatever I have left over, I go over to my little container where I keep all my good stuff and I put the 3x4s in there. So next time I need some black and pink, I can definitely grab from there instead of cutting down. Then once I decide all the pattern papers, most of the time I will use white cardstock. And what I did was I went and I grabbed one of my Stampin' Up! 8.5 by 11, my white cardstock, and I have it with my December daily stuff because I'll probably need a sheet for every single day. There's 40 sheets in one package, so I'll have more than enough. And sometimes I'll complement that with whatever color I have. In this case, I could have done some black or some pink. I think I do end up doing one of those two colors. I can't remember. I did this almost, over a week ago. Then I went and got my envelopes. This is some embellishments that I did probably like 5 or 6 years ago. I did a Document December class. It's still available. And actually, today's going to be the last day that everything's on sale. The classes are on sale at 50% off. It was supposed to end this morning, but I didn't talk about it all weekend because Mason had a weekend long tournament and I didn't, post any videos. I think the last one may have been my live on Thursday. I don't know. So today is going to be the last day. So if you want that Document December class, I think there's like 50 videos or something like that. And I do a video where I talk about batch making your embellishments so that when you're, doing these pages, I don't want to stop and stamp a bunch of stuff. I don't want to make pockets. I just want to, sit down or stand up or whatever the case may be and just put these pages together. At one point, I'm pretty sure I was making page kits like I do for my regular scrapbook pages. But like I said, I'm so far behind right now. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to, instead of figuring out, what embellishments I'm going to put on this and put it together another time, I have it on my desk. I'm going to put it together. And when the day comes and I print the photos, I got a spot for every photo. And I have to tell you, when I was looking at the pages, when I finished these pages, I'm like, I'm not really sure if I like it. It's kind of plain. But then I went and I looked at my album and I went, oh, you know what? I did that with the other one. And I find that um, once you put the photos, and then I always put like little subtitles using tiny letter stickers, I find that it just finishes the page. And then I really like the page. So here I went and I got some pink cardstock. I thought I had grabbed some pink cardstock there, and I'm going to put make a place for the photos. And then I'm going to use that little Santa. And on camera, he doesn't stand out too much. And now that I look at it on camera, he looked like he stood out better on that black and white page. But in real life, I can see him more on that other page. So that's why I decided to move it over. But you know what? I might do that page today and it's going to be totally different. I find scrapbooking is totally based on how you're feeling that day. And tomorrow, your page would look totally different. And that is a-okay. That's all part of being creative. And that's what I love about it. I want to let you know that this Thursday, probably 9 o'clock in the morning, probably, I'm going to do another live and we're going to work on our December daily. And I know last Thursday, because I had an appointment, it was like a 1 hour, like, ooh, I got to get it done. And then I had to rush and go out the door. But this Thursday, I mean, we have hockey at 5, but we're going to start at 9 o'clock in the morning. So I'm planning to stay on live quite a few hours, like maybe 3 hours. And we're going to try and get as many pages done of our December daily as we possibly can. And I think up to now, I might have 3 days done, maybe four, maybe four. And I might have a few more done before Thursday because I plan on working on this every day. But whatever spot that I'm at, I'm going to try and get as many pages done as possible. I don't think we'll do any putting pictures in because by that point it'll be what, December 8th or whatever. So I could technically put pictures on some of those, but that's okay. I think right now I just want to get my base pages done. And then once that is done, put my pictures in, and I like to put little subtitles. And I find once I do that, I really like my pages. But one thing I'm doing is every morning I remind myself, you got to take some pictures. And this is what the first thing I do every morning. I take a picture of the calendar on my phone because the day that it's highlighted in red. So then I know that December 5th starts today. And then I take a picture of my picture app. Now, some days I just take, what the temperature is that day, but today was a Monday, so I took a picture of what the forecast is for the whole week. And I found that really interesting when I looked at my old December daily and I had the weather every day. I thought that was pretty cool. So I want to do that again this year. I take pictures of my coffee. I take picture, if we're going for a walk, I'll take a picture of that. If you do laundry, your supper, just take pictures of everything. And a reminder, it's going to end today. Black Friday sale, all the digital files, all the classes, everything is on sale. And you can go to NicoleJones91.com, go to classes/store to get your coupon codes. But that's it. I want to thank you so much for watching. Bye.